specifically on the abs. We're going to work the upper abs, the lower abs and the sides. So by the time you're finished, I'm sure you're going to really feel them. All the exercises are 30 seconds long. There's a 10-second break in between and we're going to do 2 rounds. So join me for a real six-pack ab blast. Okay, so we're ready to go and we're going to do just a little warm-up of some hip raises and some roll-ups. So again, I've got the timer, I'm going to pop that on and we're going to start and then we'll go straight into the workout. Okay, so I'm going to lie on my back, feet are on the floor, and I'm going to lift my hips, squeeze at the top with my glutes and slowly come back down onto the mat. So again, peeling the body off the floor, squeeze at the top and roll it down. Lovely, we're going to do a couple more. So lift and really feel the vertebra as you go up and down. Squeeze your glutes. Fantastic. So I'm going to lengthen my legs. I'm going to do some roll-ups and I'm going to roll back down. And again, so I'm going to roll up. And I'm going to roll back down. So just want to warm my abdominals up a little bit before we start. Time for one more time. I'm going to go straight into a plank hold. So once you're in elbows, into plank, nice flat back, abs in tight, glutes tight, quads tight. Halfway. Control your breathing. Really try and relax as much as you can in plank. I know that's hard. Good, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to get ourselves into a V-sit position, so you're just leaning back. We're going to lift the feet off the floor, abs are nice and tight, and we're going to bring the heels in, tap your hands, and back. In and out. In and out. Tap, reach. So nice and controlled. It's quite a slow move, but it's very intense. Fantastic. We're going to do a plank up, down. So we start off in a hand plank, we're going to go down and up into a regular elbow plank. Okay, so down, down, up and change the arm. So then I'm going down on the other arm, up on that other arm, and down again. And press. Try and make sure when you come up, you're placing the hand directly under your shoulder. Try and keep your back as still as you can, and abs in. Next one, back down on our back. We're going to do an alternating pike. So, hands behind. We're going to lift up, reach up for the foot, come back down, reach up for the other foot, and back down, reach. Now I'm feeling my abs already. Now that's on break because I actually split that one on a count in half. So I was going to do just one leg and then the other, but we're doing alternate legs. Fantastic. So I'm coming on up. We're going to go into a hand plank again and we're going to touch each shoulder. So come into plank, abs tight, and you're going to tap and tap. Now the thing with this one is to try and keep your body as still as possible. So we don't want to be swaying like this because you're going to lose that plank and the tension through your abs. So very controlled, slow, and still. Fantastic. Side plank. So we're going to go onto an elbow. Elbows right under the shoulder. Stack the feet. Coming up. And we're going to dip down and up. Now you could do this in a modified plank by popping that bottom leg down, bending the knee, and using it as a little bit of a rest. You'll still be using your abs if you're doing those dips. And of course, we've got to do the other side. So I'm going to go around to here, stack the legs, abs in tight, lift the arm, pull up tall, dip the hip down, lift it up. Dip it down, lift it up. Fantastic. We're going to go to an elbow plank again. I'm going to lift the legs at the back. Now if you find an elbow plank hard in and of itself, then just hold the plank. Otherwise, you're going to lift a leg. Now it's really important to keep the back flat. You don't want to be up here because again, you're going to lose the tension in the abs. And the whole point of this is to have that tension in the abs. So keep them tight, back flat, nice and level. Breathe. We're going to go back onto our back for bicycles. So we're going to bring the knees in, lift your head and shoulders, opposite elbow to knee, opposite. Now, when I say elbow, I actually want you to move your shoulder, not your elbows. I don't want you to bring your elbows forward like this because you're going to end up using your back. So we keep the elbows wide, opposite shoulder, nice and slow and controlled. But we don't want to be rushing this. We want to feel those abdominals, working the obliques. Fantastic. Back into a hand plank, and we're going to bring each knee in now, knee tuck. So here, knee tuck, knee tuck, knee tuck, knee tuck. Abs in, back flat. We want a nice line from the top of your head down to your heels. Pulling the abs. Fantastic. Last one of the circuit. Back onto our back, we're going to do a leg raise and straight up into a leg reverse crunch. So, lifting the legs, crunch up to the ceiling and take them slowly down. Don't touch the floor. We want to keep again the abs under tension. So we don't quite want to touch the floor and we're definitely not going to stop. So we want to keep that momentum going. And you're pushing straight up like you're trying to touch the ceiling with your toes. Just do one more. Fantastic. Back to the beginning, plank hold, onto the elbows. So we've got one more circuit to complete. So again, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, tightening through your quads, but relaxing through the rest of the body if you can. You need to breathe, control the breathing. Second time around, everything's going to feel so much harder. And down, we're going to the V-sit heel taps. So we're coming onto our back, onto sitting, leaning back, abs in, bring the heels in, take it out. In, out, and again, slow and controlled. Slow and steady wins the race. The reason for that is because you're not using any other muscles apart from your abs. A lot of the time, if you rush these things, you're using your back You're not actually concentrating on the muscles we want to be working. Oh, felt that one that time. Plank up downs. So starting in hand plank, and then we're going up and down. Abs in nice and tight, alternating the arms, down, up, down, and up, and trying to place your hand underneath the shoulder. We're into that alternating pike. This is the one we've got the beeps before it actually finishes, so we're going to ignore those. Okay, lift and reach. Or we can just do one leg, and let's see how that goes. So just lifting the same leg, and then when the beeps go, we'll change legs. Which is this time? Fantastic. We're going to the hand plank shoulder taps. Now remember, we want to keep as still as possible with this. Hands under the shoulders, abs in, and we're just going to tap and tap. You want to imagine that you're balancing a glass of water on your back and you don't want to spill it. Side plank dips. Hope you're feeling your abs, because I know I am. Okay, extend the legs, lift up tall, and dip and lift. Dip and lift. Let's swap sides. Over under the shoulder, extend the legs, lift up nice and tall, reach and dip. And pull up as high as you can away from the mat. And we're into the elbow plank, lifting the legs at the back if that's what you want to do. Feel able to do that, otherwise it's just an elbow plank. Flatten the back, lift. Bicycles, we're nearly there. So remember, quite nice and slow. Lift your back, head and shoulders up, chin up, shoulder to knee. Fantastic. Go to the hand plank again. We're going to do the knee tucks. Hands right under the shoulders. And Last one, we've got the leg raise and that reverse crunch up to the ceiling. Pull the abs into the back of the mat, lift, crunch it up, control it down, keep the back flat. Now if your back is lifting off from the floor, you're not going to go as low. You're only going to go as low as you can, keeping your back on the floor. Let's get one last crunch in. And bring your knees into your chest. Take some deep breaths. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. We're going to just stretch out the abs, reach your arms behind, extend your legs, really stretch. And then circle the arms around, bring your head up towards your knees. And stretch it out one more time, release. Bring it in, and then roll yourself up. So, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you felt that. If you had enough time and have enough energy, you could finish this with a short Tabata that's high intensity cardio that would really just raise the heart rate and completely finish off this workout. But this is a standalone anyway, so you can do this whenever you don't want to do a jumping around kind of day and you want to really focus on those abdominals. As a handy tip, make sure that you always go to the very end of your timer beeps. So when you hear them starting to go, don't just flop down. Try and really hold out to the maximum length of that timer. Push yourself. Thank you for joining me again, and I'll see you next time.